Hey guys, Captain Kurt. We're down at our Florida Training Center here, and I get a lot of questions. One of them is, how do I stop the rocking? A lot of people either leave the ground rocking, or while they're flying they're rocking. And I can tell you for both reasons why you're doing either one. Usually a person is rocking when they leave the ground in a when they're having a launch. If they're not looking at their wing, chances are the wing is slightly off to one side or the other. The rocking's not bad, you just don't want to have it rocking too much. If your wing at the last moment, because you're not looking at it using proper launch technique, and you have your wing slightly off-centered, what's going to happen is that you're just like a plumb line. It's going to immediately start to right you because gravity's going to pull you under the wing, and of course there's nothing to stop you from doing that, so the rocking will continue on climb out. If you leave the ground rocking, don't panic and don't try to self-correct it if you're a newbie. You'll usually enhance it and make it worse. Once you get up and get off the throttle, it'll start dissipating by itself. Also, if you had a plumb line or a string with a weight on it and you let go of it, the swing will get smaller and smaller every time. But if you start as a newbie and you don't know how to correct the swing, you'll usually start making it worse. So it's best on takeoff, if you're having the swinging, just to let it rock out and then gradually and slowly reduce the throttle. And then once you make one turn, centrifugal force is going to pull you out sideways to the wing a little bit, and of course the rocking will automatically stop. When you're flying and you're getting rocking, it's usually from the student micro steering like this, or incorrect steering procedures. What some people don't know how to do is that when they're flying, they should have their hands on the toggles and then totally relax their arms so that the weight of their arms is putting tension on the brakes. That's the perfect brake pressure for when you're flying. When I want to turn right, I get in the habit of looking to see what's over there, just like turning my car into a parking lot. I don't want to get tunnel vision and just turn and then see something there. I want to know where I'm turning, make sure there's no obstacles, fellow pilots, wires, trees. I want to know where I'm turning. So I look before I turn, and then I gradually only pull on the side that I want to turn. I don't lift the other hand to rock. That makes your turn too quick sometimes, especially if you have a wing that turns real easy. You want to keep that other arm hanging dead, like the dead weight of your arm. You lock your hands on the steering, lock your hand on the steering, relax your arms until your arms are like dead pieces of meat, and that's enough brake pressure that the pressure of the wing will suspend your arms there. Now when you turn, let's say I'm going to turn right, I simply start pulling nice and slow on the right brake, and of course I'll swing out a little bit and start to turn. When I want to come out of the turn, I keep resistance on the brake. One of the reasons you're going to rock is because you're letting up that hand, or you're doing this tugging. And so it rocks, but then you let up quick and it swings. And again, there's nothing to stop you from swinging, so it usually ends up getting worse. So when you turn, pull, you're going to swing out. As you come out of that turn, keep a little pressure on that brake and gradually let up nice and slow, and you'll come right under the 6 o'clock position. And the more you can teach yourself to stabilize quick like that, later on when you do start learning aerobatics, you come in for my aerobatic course, I'll start teaching you how to pull a tight turn, almost a 360 with the wing vertical, and you'll be able to come out of it and right yourself immediately. But you want to start off in baby steps. Just practice doing good turns right from the beginning, and when you're coming in for landing, if you're rocking, it's only because you're starting to do this. So once you've learned how to stabilize it in the air, when you're coming in for your landing, wait till you're nice and stable as you approach your field. And you don't have to do this. There's no reason. Just let it bring in directly into the wind and do your flare out like we do in the other videos. But if you're going to be rocking up there, it's usually from a guy that's tugging it. If you left the ground rocking, it's because the wing wasn't centered and it's just trying to right itself. And so apply these methods, you're going to have much more success, more stability, and you'll graduate faster in your skill level, so that when you do get up to doing aerobatics, these techniques of stabilizing your wing are going to be invaluable. You'll be able to pull a tight turn almost with your wing touching the ground and come out of it and just land stable. You could pull out of a 360-degree turn and walk it right in. So I hope this has been helpful to you. But the guy out there in North Carolina who asked, why am I always rocking? It's probably not the wind. It's probably the way you're steering. So again, none of this. Just gradually pull on. Keep resistance on it as you let up, and see if that doesn't work for you. If not, give me a call back, and you're welcome to come on in and let me give you a little brush-up course, show you some stuff that maybe your instructor didn't show you. We offer unlimited free training in all 50 states. Let me know what I can do to help you.